Hello everyone. As we have already studied about noun in my previous video, I, Prerna Motwani, in this video is going to tell you about pronoun. What is pronoun? Pronoun are the words that are used in place of noun. Let's see an example. I ordered a pizza. It was delicious. I is a pronoun. In this sentence, pizza is a noun. And you can see that in the second half of the sentence, that is, it was delicious. We used it instead of pizza. So, I and it both are pronoun.
There are commonly 6 types of pronouns: personal pronoun, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronoun, reflexive pronoun, emphatic pronoun, and possessive pronoun. What are personal pronouns? Words that are used instead of names of people or things are personal pronouns. Personal pronouns have both singular and plural forms. Now let's see the table. In this table, 3 persons are there: first person, second person, and third person. Now what is first person? First person refers to the speaker, or the person who speaks is first person. Now as you can see that for first person, I and me are used in singular form, and for plural form, we use we and us. Coming to the second person refers to the person to whom the speaker is saying, or second person refers to the person spoken to. Now, as in the table you can see, both in singular and plural form, we use you for second person. Coming to the third person is that person about whom the speaker is saying, or it refers to the person spoken about. As you can see in the table, for singular form, we use he, she, him, it, her for third person. And in the plural form, we use they, them for third person. Now let's see some examples of personal pronouns. A dog is a faithful animal. It is a loving animal too. Here, a dog is a noun, whereas in the second half of the sentence, it is a pronoun. We are using it instead of dog. So, it is a pronoun. Let's see another example. Vishal and Vaibhav decided that they would go on a trip to Shimla. In this example, Vishal and Vaibhav are nouns, whereas they is a pronoun. Now next type of pronoun is demonstrative pronoun. Words that are used to point out specific persons or things are called demonstrative pronouns. Words that are used in it are this, that, these, and those. Now one more important thing in this is this and these points out objects that are close to the speaker. That and those points out the objects which are far away from the speaker. For example, this is a duck. Another example, those are my pencils. Coming to next kind of pronoun, that is interrogative pronouns. Pronouns that are used to ask questions about the noun are interrogative pronouns. Words which are used in this type of pronoun are who, whose, which, and what. For example, which is your favorite restaurant? Another example, who is calling you? In this, which and who are interrogative pronouns. Next kind of pronoun is reflexive pronoun. It refers back to the subject of a sentence. Reflexive pronoun is formed by adding self or selves to personal pronoun. When we add self to the words like my, your, him, her, it, or if we add selves to the words like your, our, them, then we get a compound personal pronoun. So, compound personal pronoun are also known as reflexive pronoun. Now, an easy way to find out the reflexive pronoun is that reflexive pronouns are used when the subject or object of the verb are the same person or a thing. Next kind of pronoun is emphatic pronoun. Emphatic pronoun is used to emphasize on the subject or object of a sentence. These pronouns draw attention to the subject and are never used as the objects of the verbs. Now, an easy way to find out an emphatic pronoun is a sentence will make a complete sense even without emphatic pronoun. Words which are used in emphatic pronouns are myself, himself, and themselves. Now let's see an example which will help you to understand the difference between reflexive pronoun and emphatic pronoun. I treated myself to a chocolate bar. In this, myself word is both as a subject and object. So this is a reflexive pronoun. Second sentence, I myself bought a chocolate bar. Here, myself is a emphatic pronoun. As you can see that if we will not use myself in the second sentence, the new sentence will be I bought a chocolate bar. And that too is a sensible sentence. So it is an emphatic pronoun. Next kind of pronoun is possessive pronoun. Pronouns that shows ownership or the pronouns that shows to whom something belongs are called possessive pronouns. These pronouns have different forms depending on their number and person. Now let's see a table. Here, for the first person, in a singular form, mine word is used, whereas in the plural form, we use ours. For second person, both in a singular and plural form, we use yours. And for the third person, his and hers are used in a singular form and theirs are used in a plural form. Let's see some examples. That book is mine. Another example. This camera is yours. So, mine and yours are possessive pronouns.
So that was all about pronouns and its kinds.